Now, I really do believe that this is one of the biggest red flags a woman can do, and that is tell her man about her past. Listen, if I'm dating a girl and she slept with a guy or two, right? It's in the past, it's whatever. It's, you know, it's not like we can do anything about it. As long as she's still a high value woman and she's not a whore, it's fine, I guess. But don't tell me about it. Women will literally, out of nowhere, tell a guy about all her sexual experiences in her past relationships. Like we want to hear that, and as if we'd forget about it in 5 seconds. Oh, okay, I don't even remember now. Like, it doesn't work like that. Like, no. Like, that stuff stays on a man's mind forever. If a girl told her man, her boyfriend, how big her ex's pee-pee was, I bet you any money, if I was to ask her man how big her ex's pee-pee was, he wouldn't forget. He would always remember, and he would remember that for life, because men don't forget about things like that. Men don't forget about things that make them feel insecure, bad about themselves. Men don't forget about things that make them jealous. It's so ignorant and cruel for a woman to do this, because one, you're, making the man feel awful about himself, putting him through all sorts of crazy emotions, and two, you're showing him that you still think about your past experiences, your exes, and what you've done with them, as if like the people you've been with in the past are better than your current boyfriend. You know what that does to a man's head? That messes with a man so much. Like men overthink 10 times more than women, and that's a fact. I don't care what any woman says. Like, men overthink so freaking much. It's crazy. Like, the things I've had a girl tell me before are absolutely outrageous. I told a girl that I like big thighs, right? Because come on, like, who doesn't like big thighs? You know what I'm saying? But she literally responded to me with, my ex used to touch my thighs all the time, or something along those lines. Like, she was talking about like how her ex will like touch her thighs all the time. Like, great stuff, that's amazing, but the crazy thing is, I didn't ask. Like, I didn't need to know that, you moron. Like, she's told me that some guy told her that he faps over her and uses her as a wank bank, right? What is wrong with you? Why are you telling me this? I don't care. Like, what is wrong with some women? Like, when girls say crazy things like this, do crazy things like this sometimes, it generally makes you want to break up with them, like, right there on the spot. Because to a girl, it's tiny, but to a man, to us men, that is a big deal. Another thing girls do, which is quite similar, is they'll tell us that a guy's looked at her on the street, for example, or, said something to her, trying to move to her and whatever. And even if, I'm with the most loyal woman in the world, and she says to the guy that's trying to move to her, no, I've got a man, sorry. I don't want to hear that. But baby, I rejected him. Right, yeah, thank you for rejecting him, but why are you telling me this in the first place? Like, unless a man has abused you and I can actually do something about it, like, shut up about other men and what they've done to you and what you've done to them, because this all just tells me that you miss that past attention you got from other guys, right? You're not even ready to be in a relationship if you're always talking about your past. So if there's literally any women out there that watch my content, please take my advice. For the Lord in the sky, do not talk about your past or anything you've done with other guys. Talking about other guys in general, we don't want to hear it, because we as men, we see that as a big red flag. And I know there's guys out there in the world that will for sure break up with you right there and then on the spot if they hear some foolishness that's come out of your mouth about your ex, because girls don't talk about their ex in like a normal way sometimes. Girls will talk about their ex as if they still have feelings from, like, yeah, me and my ex did this, my ex used to touch me like this. Like, bro, like, we don't care. Like, at this point, you might as well just get back with him, because you're showing me your true colors. Like, I don't know if I'd stay with a girl that would, I don't know if I could stay with a girl that talked like that, like, more than once. Like, maybe I'll let it slide the first time. Second time, I think we're done, honestly. Like, that's how high my standards are. I think we're done. Like, even if a guy asks for you to tell them something about your past, do not, because men ask and then later regret it, right? Men do not forget what you've told them. And this is what women need to understand about men. It's always, men need to understand women. Women need to understand men, all right? Like, men don't forget about that. Just never bring out your past and you'll be completely fine. You'll get so far in life. Like, you'll have such good relationships if you just don't ever talk about your past. Thank you. And also, thank you for watching today's video. Today's video is sponsored by Manscaped. Do you have hairy balls? No, I'm joking. Thank you for watching as always. Take care and peace. Bye-bye. Women, sort it out. I mean it.